I don't really know how to describe this game. Let me think. A complete choke job. That's how I'll describe it. If you want to see for yourselves how the Texans managed to lose this game, go watch the highlights. I'm not going to tell you. Because you know what? I don't want to. I don't want to. The Houston Texans lose 51-31 in this AFC Divisional game to the Chiefs. And guess how much they were up by at the end of the first quarter? 7-0, 10-0, 24-0. And in 3 quarters, the Houston Texans give up 51 points. The Chiefs outscore us 51-7 in the rest of the game after the first quarter. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? I forgot. The Texans weren't even up 24-0 at the end of the first. They were up 21-0. Then they came back and they scored a field goal. So they were up 24-0 at one point. I don't care. You blew a 24-point lead. And at halftime, we lost. We gave up 28 points in the second quarter. At halftime, we were down 28-24. I don't know what to tell y'all. And then the Chiefs scored 23 more in the second half, and the Texans only scored 1 touchdown. And basically turned the ball over like 5 times. Because they can't convert on 4th and 4. I've been saying this for so long, and guess what? I've kept my cool about it. I've tried to be nice about it. But I've gotten to the point where I am so done with Bill O'Brien and his play calling. I've tried to be nice about it. I've tried to keep it inside of me because I knew all along that I didn't want O'Brien as our coach. But this game put me over the limit. It put me over the limit. Bill O'Brien needs to be gone. Romeo Crennel needs to be gone. They need to bite the dust. Get out of here. They need to be gone. I mean, this is unbelievable. The fact that the Texans just love Bill O'Brien. Our ownership worships him. Why do they worship him, you may ask? Because they're garbage. Our ownership is trash. No. And if you think I'm wrong, why is Bill O'Brien still on our team? The ownership. And if you think Bill O'Brien's bad, check out our ownership. Romeo Crennel has been in this league for a while. He has gotten a bit older, but he should not be. He should have retired a long time ago. This defense today was horrific, horrendous. I can use a lot of words to describe this defense. And they're all negative words. But I'm not going to. Because the Texans just aren't worth it. The Texans will never prove themselves as a big-time team if they continue to have this coaching staff. This horrible, horrible coaching staff. And if you think I'm wrong, look at how we lost today. Look at the score. We were up 24-0 at one point in this game with 10 minutes left in the second quarter, and we gave up 41 unanswered points. 41. I mean, it is so embarrassing to have teams that blow huge leads to teams that don't look confident whatsoever. If you still think I'm wrong about the O'Brien thing, let me tell you about something that happened during the game. 4th and 4. A Texans punt. Oh, wait, no they don't. They fake punt. And guess who it's snapped by? Oh, it's Justin Reed. And how many yards does he get? 2. Bill O'Brien, 4th and 4, I mean, you have every chance to make a good call. We gave you every chance to make a good call. And what did you do? You made the worst decision ever. Fake punt it when they are obviously sure that you're fake punting. And that's O'Brien's problem. He's stubborn. He is so stubborn. That's why he needs to go. He does not think about things. Oh, once his mind is made, oh, okay, we're doing it. It's just, we're rushed into it. I know this isn't as bad as the Oilers blowing a 31-3 lead to the Buffalo Bills, and then the Bills heading to the Super Bowl. Which, by the way, if the Texans would have won this game, they would have hosted the AFC Championship game against the Titans, who surprisingly won last night against the Baltimore Ravens, who did not play well at all. And I've told some people, I have hated to say this. Hated it. But who am I going for the rest of these playoffs? The Tennessee Titans. I hate to say that, but they're our old team, and they're basically the only resemblance of the Oilers that we have left. And this team, I don't care if they're chokers. I don't care if the Oilers are chokers. It's better than the Texans. How do you have a game like that? How do you have a 3-quarter like that? 3 quarters. How does that happen? Oh, I'll tell you how it happens. The Houston Texans. I could go on a rant for hours with this team. I could. I gotta tell you, I really want to. But I know that even if I do, nothing's gonna change. The Texans have so much talent on this team that they don't use. They don't use it well at all. I mean, just take today, for example, man. You're up 24-0, and the Chiefs look. It's like you've just discombobulated an overconfident Chiefs, and then what do? Touchdown, fumble, touchdown, and then turnover, touchdown. It is so annoying. And the Chiefs, credit to the Chiefs for taking advantage. They saw the Texans who were confident. That's my problem. That's my big problem with the Texans. They are so cocky. They may be the cockiest team in the NFL. If we score 2 touchdowns, we are going to win this ball game. No, you're not. Especially not against the number 2 seeded Chiefs, who have one of the best offenses in the league. just... Was this predictable for them to blow this lead? Of course. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I said after the first quarter, we can't get cocky. We can't get overconfident. What did the Texans do? They got overconfident. I mean, this team is just, they are so cocky. Bill O'Brien, our coaching staff is cocky. I don't care if you have a big first quarter and then you get a field goal and you're up 24-0. I don't care. Because guess what? After that, you only scored one more touchdown for the rest of the game. One touchdown. And what did the Chiefs score? In 3 quarters, 51 points. I'm not. I can't do this anymore. The Texans' future could be bright, but how can we use it when you have such a garbage coaching staff? I'd rather have the Browns coaching staff than the Texans coaching staff. And this may seem a bit over the top when I say this. I'd rather have Freddie Kitchens as our coach than Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien, you know what? Bill O'Brien should be a quarterback coach. I don't even know if that's a thing. He should be like a linebacker coach. He shouldn't even be an offensive, defensive, or head coach. I'm just... Everyone, it's not just me that's heartbroken by this. Everyone in Houston should be heartbroken by this horrendous finish to the Texans season, which could have been historical. But what do the Texans do when they're on the verge of going to the AFC Championship and basically almost on the verge of going to the Super Bowl for the first time in Houston's history? What do? They get cocky. And what does cockiness lead to? A loss. Which is exactly what the outcome was. We gotta get rid of O'Brien. We have to get rid of him. But I know that we're not because I've said it a million times. This team loves him too much. For some reason. For some dumb, unnecessary reason. This team loves Bill O'Brien. I don't know why, but they do. And I'm regretting not predicting this game. I didn't predict this game last night because I didn't know what was going to happen. From now on, yeah, I'm going to predict every game because now I know what's going to happen. Because it's the Texans. You beat the Patriots. You get blown out by the Broncos. You barely beat the Buccaneers. And then you get blown out by the Titans. That's just the type of team the Texans are. You beat a big team. You lose to a bad team. You go into the playoffs. You make a huge comeback win. And then you get pummeled. Pummeled! After starting out 24-0. It was a blowout. It was a blowout. And we blew it. Until the Texans win a Super Bowl, Houston football will forever be known as the chokers of the NFL. The Oilers were, and now the Texans are. Oh, wait. No, not now. The Texans have always been chokers. They choke their seasons. They choke their games. They choke everything. I will be doing some off-season updates on the Texans, although I don't want to because it's not like it's going to make a difference. Texans made some very drastic changes to their roster, which I feel like helped them, but it weakened their defense. Trading that Clowney trade may have been the worst trade ever. That may have been the worst trade I've ever seen. You got nothing from the Seahawks. Nothing. And Jadeveon Clowney has a decent year for the Seahawks. I bet you if we had Clowney and we would have lost, we probably would have lost this game still, but it would have been better than losing 51-34 after being up 24 to nothing with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. I'm not even gonna keep going. I'm ending it here. So you know what? Unexpected turn. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video, please subscribe. Comment down below what you thought of this embarrassment of a ball game and this historic, horrendous finish to the Texans season. So comment down below what you thought of that. Comment down below who you think will win the Super Bowl. Who you think will go to the Super Bowl? Is it going to be Chiefs or Titans? I'm definitely rooting for the Titans. Always hated to say that, but don't let it get in y'all's heads. I just want to tell y'all that. I know that I was definitely, I'm mad. Everyone should be mad. We blew a 24-0 lead. But, like people were telling me after the game, don't let this get to your head. This is what happens. This is the Texans. So, let's not let it get it to our heads. So, once again, like, subscribe, and comment. I will see you later, Texans fans. For the last time, this is my review of the 2019-2020 season for the Houston Texans. See you later, Texans fans. Go Texans.